Yo. 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 Yo, yo, yo. How we doing, boys? All right, let's move that. All right, we should be good. What's up, dudes? How's it going, man? More League SBCs, more player picks, more crafting upgrades. We're doing it all, boys. Doing it all. Let's turn that down a little bit. All right. Let's get her started. This update? Since when was this in the game? Anybody else see that? Am I tripping? It's kind of sick. All right, how many rares do we have? 1, 2. 3. 4. There we go. All right, pop that there. Cam, boom. Supposedly the Pro League cards got to 200 today. They're back to like 500 right now. Supposedly they got down to 200. That's wild. Exchanges would make this brain dead easy. I mean, it already is. The crazy thing is like, one of the things people don't tell you about exchanges is take the idea of right now the prices of League SBCs, correct? They're so cheap. You can do them so easily for profit. The thing people get caught up on is how bored they get. You only want to do it so often until you call it quits. When exchanges come out, the process of making them is even easier. There's less like function thinking when it comes to I got to put this team with this team. It's put card and card and card and pack, open thing. At that point, it becomes even more quote-unquote boring. But that's like a good problem to have, right? So I got to mix it up and have fun with it. That's why we've been trying player picks out. Paid off for me personally. Getting the icon out of it. W. Good point, to be fair. I mean, I think of how we ended the game last year. I don't want to compare it to this year at all, because there's a comparison that I literally have right now that I don't want to make. But last year, we ended the year with like 3,000 packs that we just did not have time to open or want to open because we packed everything already. Crazy how we had thousands of packs last year that we didn't open. So I'm wondering. I'll ask it again in a little bit once we get more people rolling in and chilling. I would love to build this number even higher. Don't get me wrong. But part of me thinks It's going to be even easier to build packs as we keep going throughout the year. Is there any reason to really do that? I don't know. I'm sure we could think of some. Obviously, having pack openings for each promo. Like, we're already doing that. I have over 500 saved. I'm already starting to think the same. Because, like, in my head now, the thing I'm questioning is, okay, if we already proved we can make them, the only reason I'd make them even further is to prove how much more degenerate we'd have to go. But if we've already proved that can happen, instead, maybe would it be a better idea to spam open more of these, pack more promo cards now? If we're ever really feeling like grinding back up, we then get low and grind back up. But we make more icon PPs, we do more player SBCs. Because this, part of the reason why I wanted to hold these too is to show how quote-unquote wasteful we could be right now and still build up a pack and not have to open it. Maybe try to push the waste this year to see how wasteful you can go. And that's what I'm thinking too, is like, this is an endless supply of even more League SBC runs. I bet we could push it further. So we might experiment with that a little bit more. We shall see. Especially with our special card trading and flipping now too. We're going to be cooking, boys. Alright, we still have 11 Prime Electrums as well. We'll get those open too. How you guys doing today? It still sickens me that Cortez is not a League SBC card anymore. They did him so dirty. You always get bored, but experiments bring you back to life. Always happens. Yeah. The issue with the experiments we run, though, is we try to make them crazier than they've already been. And the issue with that is I have no issue making them even more crazy in the sense of logistically doing it. Just the time it takes at this point is going to be impossible for anyone else to keep up with. Because let's say it is the case. I can take it to its absolute extreme. We could do like 100+ runs a day. And find like the most consistent route to do that. Truly, how many people are going to benefit from that knowledge at that point? Right? Or you can save X amount of packs this way. That's cool. I think people would much rather see like, hey, doing this League SBC grind, Mumbo just did 3 icon player picks. He did 3 icon packs. Look what he got. Now, we'll talk about it more though. We don't have to make any rash decisions one way or another. And the beautiful thing is, like, I can sit here and spam 100 and go back to exactly what I was doing. No harm, no foul. It's like days where I'm not grinding as much. I'm probably just going to start spamming some of those open. To get, like, more fodder and daily stuff done. Speak about daily stuff. We got to do our 8310s and all that. Alright, we'll pop those down. McGuire up. Come on. Get another future star today. That'd be sick. The E6 times 2 SBC is awesome. What'd you get in it? In 89 and in 88, W. Speaking of that, let's take a look. So we got those as still do. The 83 tons. We got the winter upgrades. It's only one team? Nice. What's needed for the future stars? An 83 rated team? Nah, that's kind of crazy, man. That's fantastic value. WEA, dare I say it? All right, what are your tips to get as much fodder as possible to complete the 3 icon packs in each 2 days? Literally premium mixed league SBC. Insane, easy profit in packs and fodder. All right, can we get away with these? Let's check another team of the week in there. Why not? You got plenty. Boom. Done like 20 runs today and went up by around 100K. So I would take my advice I gave the other day. Do both of those things together. Make the profit while getting fodder and doing the league SBCs. And then whatever you still need, buy out. So if it did 20 runs and that easily got you 100K, with that 100K, maybe not buying like the 89s and stuff like that are crazy high. But if you need some lower end cards and you only need a few to get that rating, because you have a bunch of like 84s and 85s laying around, but you need a few 86s, either overkill your dupe storage with some of your 88s and 87s that you keep getting, or just buy a few of those low end cards. All right, what do you guys think we're going to get in this? I'm guessing it's going to be disappointment, but honestly, it really doesn't matter. All right, dudes, we have the Future Stars Team 1 upgraded. Let me know what you got in yours. Come on. Lou, what's up, buddy? Incoming crazy pull. Who is it? Center mid. Oh? Oh? I'll take a Barco. I don't have him yet. Probably a small W, right? Yeah, we'll take that. Good fodder either way. All right. I sent your Pale Tools filters to my friend last week, and he packed a tradable skilling from the Jumbo Rare pack today. Sick. Let's go. So these you have set as your important leagues, all the league SBCs. Mixed and premium. GG on packing 8. Thank you. It should be a lot more. I've been busy past few days. Grinding slow down a little bit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Cold, cold, cold. Wait for team 2. Dude, I can't wait to get a worse version of a Sunderland card. It's such a good problem to have. Get one of the best goalkeepers in the world, 88 rated. The only issue is his stats aren't going to be as good as mine. If they give him a dynamic, that's going to be one thing. If they give him a skill move boost or a weak foot boost, that's another. 2 play styles as well could make up, but that's speed. If it's what the leak showed for stats, that speed's going to be a letdown, man. I need to finish these up, by the way. Link up boost. Is this why? Wait a second. Is this why our icons sold or have been selling? That's dirty. Look at that card, man. Siddiqui looks insane. That's for 30K as well. Maybe we put Chris Rigg in it? I'll have to see. I only do the premium, so I only have the premium set right now. You might as well do the mixed through the premium. You get so many good cards from it. Pack new 140K, made 300K last 2 days by champs and season packs. Nice. I need to get XP as well. Dude, I'm so bad with plain gameplay. Ship 2. Let's go. Cold. Cold. Give me all the Women's French League cards. I'll take every last one of them, man. Who ended up winning the cup game today? See, Barbs, what's up, buddy? Dude, the amount of Adama memes I've seen is disgusting. It's like every tweet. I love them though. I like every single one. Are you doing 80 plus player picks over the crafting upgrades or still doing crafting upgrades? I'm doing both. We can check those on the transfer list now. Beautiful. All right, time for another Messi Ronaldo squad, I think. $10 days left out here. Easy. Mati. we go. Alright, we should put probably Gabrielle in because I feel like we have a million of his dupes. Alright, can we get anything tradable? Come on, future star or something. Not even a walkout. You see what I mean, though, when I say these packs are crap because of the amount of cards they've added to the game over the last few years? From the Women's League and the men's. It's like an 83 plus doesn't mean anything anymore. None of it really matters. So what are you doing with the icon swaps? R9 or packs? I'm doing a third option. I'm doing icon swaps till I don't want to do icon swaps, and then I take whatever I can get. So I'm not doing R9. I'm doing some packs, but mainly just not caring in general. Alright, we got tons of cards on there. No chip shot challenge for you? Oh man, what am I gonna do? Thank goodness. I don't think I would have ever recovered. Alright, so we have what? How many squads left of ADNs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sick. Alright, those are in. What else we got? Bellingham, Moppy, Reeton. Why did I put... Why'd I ever put that on Bamati? Oh, of course, he's expensive. Does 87 work? Really? And we can save an 89. Let's go. Spec Shevchenko from the smaller goal players pack from League SBC'S. Let's go. I'm buying Portuguese and Belgium cards for 200 to 250 right now. Are you PC, right? Or are you sniping them on console? Because they're like 500 on console right now. PS5? Are you sniping them or picking them all up easily? Did they drop? I could have sworn they were 500 like 10 minutes ago. Look at the Discord. The Discord post was like from 5 o'clock this morning. That was like 12 hours ago. They're going for within a minute. Unless it's a sniper doing. But the Discord implies that it's 200 to 250 on open bid by the end of the hour. That's just not accurate. It's still extremely profitable, but not accurate. Hey, Jeb, I made over 2.5 mil on the weekend off League SBC grind using my own method that doesn't use the mix. Nice. We haven't been doing the mix either. You're just buying out the premium? With what you don't have? Bought them all a couple hours ago? That makes more sense. I was going to say, I'm like, do you have a different market than us? Boom, boom, boom. All right, what rating of squad did it just say? An 83 rated squad for this too, dude. Dare I say, EA's being somewhat generous. Is that crazy to say? Put in some 82s. Beautiful. Probably put in another one. All right, dudes, we have an 86 times 2. Let me know your best pull out of these. Come on, EA. Pretty please. Please be something good. Walkout? Of course it is. It's a double 86, bro. I mean, we're getting rid of 83s and 82s. We're clearing low on fodders the way I'm looking at it. Alright, how about this? How about we spam these small rares until we're done with the dailies and see how far into the rest of the 89 teams we can get. Well, I got 600 cam running low on League 1 and Eredivisie cards, so I just buy them out and keep going. And if so, how many coins do I reinvest into them? If you are buying prices right now of Pro League Portuguese League at anything under 1,000 from our video that recommended 1,000 or under, you could do guaranteed profit, a ton of runs a day. If you had everything else covered, if you use the same math from that video or that same logic and apply it to prices now 500 and under, you can calculate how many coins you would have to spend maximum in other areas per run. Just still following that range. That's not including winter provisions. That's not including daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold. It's not including League SBC cards, tradable and untradeable you're getting back. Will the League SBCs come back when it's expired? It's come back every single time. So I'd assume it would keep coming back. You got two future stars out of those. Dang. I need that luck, man. Walk out. It come back with the same league requirements. One of the past few times they changed it. I can't remember. Was the last time it was out when it switched to the Pro League or Portuguese League, or was it the time before that? There have been little tweaks here and there, but the packs have stayed the exact same. Xhaka, let's go. Essentially, they've made everything easier over time. Sub Mobile, I'm sitting on 7.2 mil now. This game is pretty much over. Hey, brother, have those coins work for you and enjoy the rest of the game, man. Take another 86. Now I got to get rid of all this 1A in Portugal League. Wait, why would you have to get rid of them? League SBC'S didn't change last time, so it was the time before then they changed to the Pro League Portuguese League. Sniped 120 League of Portugal at max 300, like 2 hours before content. W. Doing it Bolton only team with Evos. That's the only fun thing for me right now. What are you planning to do with the rest of your coins then? Are you going to keep investing them and making more coins? Or are you just going to use them for like content and stuff? Mubba's saying on 250k, just buy out the Premium League SBCs and sell tradables. If you like printing coins, yeah. I wouldn't buy out every single card. I'd buy out the Pro League Portuguese League and continue getting things as you pack them. If you guys are doing daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold, daily provisions, daily stuff in general, and opening all your League SBC packs, you're essentially getting close to 25 runs of most things. You'll run short on some stuff that you can easily buy. Like you can get away with a crap ton of silvers from Serie A Bundesliga for 150 bids. You don't have to put all golds in. Do you guys do the 88 to 90 SBC? Yes and no. I do it. I don't really need it though. My take on this is I only do it after I've done the other dailies and I have plenty of fodder left. I'm not desperate for 90s because I pack them so often. I don't feel like it's worth putting an 85 squad in. But depends. Now that the 86 doubles out too, it feels like there's less of a reason. But we shall see. Yeah, if you have dupe 88s, I would put high-end dupes mixed in with your low-end stuff. That's a fantastic way to use it personally. All right. 86 double, boys. Let's see if this pays off. Come on. Pretty please. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a favor. Smack that like button. Subscribe if you guys are new. We're going to be making a crap ton of promo content. All the dailies. We're going to be making a ton of coins off League SBCs. Spamming player picks. Crafting upgrades. You name it. Spamming packs from League SBCs. Alright, come on. Please. Inform. Beautiful. Liwa. Yikes. Yikes, dude. Spammed all the icon picks for nothing. Sir sent me back like 200K. Just a good run of SBCs and definitely, but it's making me infinite coins, so I don't know what to do. Yeah. It's a very good problem to have. I'll check a bunch of these in. So why not? Dude, if I don't have 85s in the club, do I just buy them to do provisions to get me going? I mean, you can. My question would be, after you do your daily provisions today, what's stopping you from having 85s in the future? Or have you just used all the 85s you had on random stuff instead of provisions? Not really sure how, but I'm having to buy out the Ligue 1 Eredivisie more than I need to buy out the Portuguese Belgium. That's completely normal now. Let's go. Take another 88. Gary. We'll take another Gary sale. Which room we got? All right, we got plenty. What else can we do? Got the rest of our dailies. Should we hop to Pale Tools? I think we should hop to Pale Tools. Yo, have you at least played some games with the Team of the Years you packed? Yes and no. No, I thought if I buy the 85 supervisions, that'll give me the cards to grind the premium so I can get more. I mean, you can do that to start, but you should be in a position where you're doing enough League SBCs, you're getting endless 85s and higher rated cards. Most people's issue right now is their dupe storage is filled with like 86 to 88s, and they don't know what to do with them. It sounds like you're just on low club stuff. Unless you have a bunch of 86 to 88s, and you're just not putting them in provisions either. How much are 85s? If you have the coins and you want to buy them, that's fine, but like I said, you should have no issue grinding for them. Alright. Let's get her going, boys. If it lets me. If another FC account I used to use as my main in FC24 and it says I don't have the web app available, how do I do it? I have no clue. That's a very good question. Okay. Now then, let's spam. I don't know how to at people on this. I'm forced. Yeah, I got a tradable Pina in the mix, so that's how I got those coins. Just the typical mix grind. Packing tradable team of the years. No big deal. Go 200K, I'll just buy now for my dupe storage is Team of the Weeks in 88s and 87s. Don't want to put the 87s in. Yeah, I mean, if you want to buy them today, for sure, go for it. You have the coins, but again, I think you have a crap ton of fodder. Even the daily stuff alone, if you're doing the dailies, you're getting the 85s. Like, try doing an 83-10 without getting 85s by the end of it. It's almost impossible. Alright. We really don't care too much anymore about the rares. We probably should to a certain extent. But it's not the end of the world. Hello? Hi. The door just opened, yeah. That's, I guess, a kind of question. I mean, I'm down for either. I would say have her choose what she'd want her birthday thing to be. Otherwise, we're now into halfway through February of celebrating our birthday. Or actually, because this would be my last week of Wednesday anyways, we could, because then next week we go back to, yeah. Yeah, I start next week again. I guess, yeah. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, no problem. All right. We back. This MX is hoping to make 3. Okay. I put in and gotten 7 mil back. That's a fair trade-off. Dude, how do I not have the rating yet? CDM, striker, boom. Boom. Ba-boom. Left back, cam, boom. Look at that. Sliding now. Speaking of provisions, we should do our provisions. Do you see how much faster it is to do it on here than console? I personally love console for when I'm streaming, but even right now with stuff, man, it's just so much easier to turn your brain off. To a certain extent, you can't completely shut it off. Alright, we got some prime golds, small primes as well. Ooh, blue or purple, whatever color it is. Hey, we got a new one, cold. Another 87. We'll take that, boys, in the small prime. W, as the kids say. Alright, let's do a few small rares. 90 Holland. We'll take a 90 Holland. Should probably set a preset for this. Let's do 83-10. $84, team of the week. Dupe storage only. And we do we can clear 84s easily this way so we don't get dupes. Then we can put some 83s in as well. So let's do some maybe off league. Non-important leagues only. We'll try that out. See how we like it. Did the Future Stars pack 1 SBC now? Got Nusa? Nice. Do I not have 84s? You didn't see anything, guys. Totally not a blonde moment or anything. You didn't see anything. All right? All right, how many more do we have? 2 more after that? Brilliant. All right, let's get those opened. Brilliant 84. Brilliant 84s. Another team of the week. Gold! Put it right back in the club, baby. Those are genuinely awful. Like, horrifically awful. Won't let me click into it anymore. Hey, sometimes we get it wrong, man. You guys think I'm perfect with Pale Tools? No. It is not idiot-proof still. Not completely yet. Alright, low on 85s. Did EA supply League of Portugal on console? Was on PC this morning at 6 a.m. Like 900 and dropped all at once to 250. I have no idea, man. In my head, I would think they wouldn't want them cheap. They'd want them expensive. One of your recent videos, you mentioned you had a video about buying out the Mixed League 25 times. Do you know how long ago that vid came out? It's the how to make League SBCs more efficiently. It should have a times 25 in it. In the thumbnail. It's probably 2 months at this point. Would be my guess. Yeah, I can find it for you. Yeah, this one. A month ago. To make more League SBCs and faster. No problem, my bud. Alright. So we are almost ready for another 89 squad, believe it or not. Isn't that crazy? Feels like we just made one. Alright. So, I'm going to say the same thing I just recommended in chat earlier. I'm going to go to my dupe storage. Even though I'm low on 85s in my club, I have a bunch of 86s. For me, I would much rather get rid of these right now, clear some dupe storage, especially if we're going to spam League SEC packs, instead of waiting until 85s come. Is that wasteful? Depending on what specifically you have to still do, potentially. But I think especially when it comes to clearing dupe storage, we can't really use a lot of these until I get done with my 89er raid squads. I think it's smart. Alright, so what is my dupe storage even full of? Let's take a look. Bronzes and silvers. So I could probably do a mixed league or two as well. And then if I can't finish this, no biggie. I'll just put those cards into some bronze and silver upgrades. This is also what I'm talking about when it comes to easily doing the mix through the premium. You don't even need to do the mix into the premium. You just do this over time for additional packs. For a lot of you who are complaining about running low on League 1 cards and not knowing if you really want to buy them or not, here's an easy way to get them back. For no additional coins, more tradable packs. See if we can get 2 whole runs in. That'd be sick. Center back, center back. Right back. There any good cards to flip to make small profits? Almost all special cards, I'd say. Especially the ones out of packs. You can take a look at our trading playlist for our special card filter. We'll make another one at some point. Probably this week. That was weird. I don't know, maybe they supply servers in bulk to PC since the market's lower because it makes no sense to have them. Well, the same thing happened this morning on console. So either EA manipulated the market for everything, or something came out where it did it organically, but yeah, it was very weird. I remember seeing that message. I'm like, wait. Logically, this doesn't even make sense. The only way in my head that could make sense was EA got caught manipulating prices of the Shadows and Hunters, and then tried to make it even easier for people to do this so they could get more jumbo gold packs to still manipulate the price of consumables. Yeah, that was my only other thought. Alright, how much of that did it actually take? We still have like all those. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's make a bronze upgrade. Any Pro League cards in there? Nope. So I'm going to submit those in. Do silver upgrade 2. This is going to free up like 20% of our transfer space. One, two, three, four. And it'll get us more gold commons as well. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Why are Team of the Week still 15k when they're so common to pack? They're still needed daily, so I'm assuming that's why. You're getting Portugal League at 650 on bid. Have they gone up even higher? They were 500 before. Is EA doing it in real time again, but this time raising them? Ooh. What's crazy to me is they've even been this low in the first place. Like when we originally saw them under 1,000, I'm like, surely people are going to hop on these. And then when they went to 700, it's like, okay, surely these are going to rebound. Then they got even cheaper, and it's like, okay, surely. At this point, people realize how good this is. Pro tip with these crafting upgrades, and you can do this with player picks too. If you're out of off-league gold commons, and you're noticing your dupe storage is filling up with a bunch of gold rares, where you're getting more gold rares, like here, we have infinitely more gold rares than anything else. Don't be afraid to throw in these gold rares, especially if they're constantly clogging your dupe storage. If you're constantly getting them at a rate higher than the commons, you're going to constantly fill up at a rate higher than the commons. Unless there's something out that specifically needs more gold rares. I don't see that as wasteful. All right, we have about 15-20 minutes, boys. Then I gotta head out. Got more crafting upgrades. Spam those. Do you have a video on how to use Pale Tools? Yes and no. Do we have a video on how to use Pale Tools? Yes. Many videos. If you take a look at the grind playlist, we have like 10 in there, I think. So if you want to look at the most recent ones with Pale Tools in the thumbnail and title, feel free to use those. And we'll continue to make more. I think I have 1 or 2 more coming out in the next 2 weeks. Perfect. There we go. Let's go back to League SBCs. Now we should be loaded. Do you pre-record vids? Do you pre-record vids? I'm either extremely stupid because it's been a long day. What do you mean by that? Do you pre-record vids? Like, do we think about what I'm going to talk about? Or what do you mean? Oh, that's not enough rating. Whoopsie. Is Pale Tools free? Yes. I could see pre-recorded streams, but pre-record videos makes no sense. I mean, do you make a vid of something like League SBCs and then upload it like 1 week or later? A lot of my videos are very time sensitive for very specific things and other things not as so. I feel like if you watch the vids that you claim you do see barbs, that would you would have answered your own question. Would you have not? Like, did I record all my Team of the Year grind videos before Team of the Year? I mean, technically I did some because we said, hey, this is going to come out most likely. This will most likely be the requirement. But, like, how did I make a player pick video pre-recorded weeks ago? Yeah, not all, but could with stuff like League SBCs? How? We release every League SBC video I think I've ever made when it came to step-by-step tutorial for League SBCs outside of drastic price changes on stuff has been literally like same day or the day right after. Because we said, hey, these just came out. This is what's needed. These are the Pale Tools things for it. We wouldn't release that like the final day of a League SBC being out. That'd kind of be counterintuitive, would it not? Expand a problem, bud. The most I would ever delay like a upload would be a non like time sensitive topic. Maybe like a stream highlights or like a funny moments. But most things have to be recorded and are uploaded within like 24 to 48 hours. Like, for example, Monday's player picks. When we made the video on Monday's player pick, I literally recorded on my lunch break right as it came out. We had it uploaded within, I think, like an hour. It wouldn't make sense to wait till it's right about to expire to upload it. Or it wouldn't make sense to wait till the end of Team of the Year to say, here's how you should grind for Team of the Year. Pick my League 1 Eredivisie was 6 silvers from Eredivisie in the template right after the 3 rares with some extra golds on the bench in case it gets too low. Feel like saves some time. Yeah, it does, but what you save in time, you make up in most likely SBC ban. So the things that you see me do a little bit more by hand, especially with these, is more kind of like I'm trying to avoid an SBC ban than actual most efficient thing possible. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. They've been changing the teams for League SBCs this year, or has it been the same ones? Have they really touched the game this year before Team of the Year? They changed the Lib and Suds of the Pro League Portuguese League. They changed the section also that was in to the lower rated one, so it'd be easier to do. And made the League 1 Eredivisie the 74 rated team. They made it infinitely easier for the amount of cards you can use per team for most leagues. Yeah. I think every League SBC change has been a positive one. I don't think there's been a single negative one outside of obviously losing Lib and Sud. But I would argue losing Lib and Sud has made them as cheap as they are. Expecting changes when it refreshes? It depends on what EA's goal is, I guess. I haven't seen any necessity of people really needing to make these easier. Like, these haven't been really expensive ever. In terms of completion, I feel like most people easily complete them. It's just they get bored of them is the main thing. Yeah, I don't know. I could see just overall the price changing if they come back and it's the same exact thing and more people want to go back on it again. Or people who really didn't pay too much attention to them at first want to finally try them. Maybe like something like that happens, but I don't know. Don't know. We'll cover it though when it happens. Riquelme sold as well. W. Look how many actual League SBC cards we've used. So we're sitting on such a huge stockpile still. I see I usually get market banned before SBCs since I usually skip doing most of the less difficult ones on web app. Gotcha. Yeah. It's all just about preference, too. Like, I just naturally like slowing it down, especially after I come off of the crafting upgrades. Because I spam these in seconds, both making them and opening them. Another 88 dupe. Will you stream tomorrow on Thursday? We should be live every day this week. Depending how long this... It might be a shorter stream for tomorrow, aka Wednesday. Because it sounds like my mom was the one who called earlier when I answered the phone. We might have plans earlier than usual. But then moving forward, Wednesdays will be my football night. So depending on what time our game is, we may or may not have a stream. So some weeks the game's at like a little after when we go live as far as afternoon content. So yeah, it would have to depend week by week. But in general, yeah, we're usually live every single day during the week. Monday through Friday. And then on the weekends, usually live early on Saturday and then Sunday off. But can you guys see, too, how easily it is I'm saving these up, even when I'm not even really trying to save these anymore? We just naturally have so many things with the untradeable packs and dailies and provisions. I'm not even touching the Jumbo Gold and Prime Electrums, not because I'm purposely holding them, but it's like I got to get through this stuff first. So that's easier to open and not have to deal with. Did I do them all? No, two more. Good, effecto. Good, alright. 85 to 87s. Take another 85. Raya, nice. Can we get a future star, though? That's the real question. Another 88. Beautiful. Back to the 2-meter crafting upgrades. Again, will be overkill. Most likely of the gold rares, depending on where they're at. Yeah, pay attention to your kits, guys. You've probably quick sold hundreds of thousands of coins worth of kits. I'm not even joking. Yeah, City's kits, third kit's expensive. The United kits are expensive. Arsenal's kit, Liverpool's. I mean, Sunderland should be extinct, but people haven't caught on yet. W. All right, let's go back to console. We're now to 9. Who's texting me? Uh-oh. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. Time to go. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, boys. Have a good evening. What's going on, boss? Not much, brother. Take it easy, guys. God bless.